Well, happy 4th of July. I am Lights Camera Jackson, and welcome to LCJ Live Holiday Edition. It's the 4th of July. It's the first Sunday of the second half of the year, and we are here. And we're talking 4th of July box office. Also, of course, Black Widow is your big movie this week coming up. I've already seen it. How much money is Black Widow going to make? How's it going to do on Disney Plus? We will get into all of that as everybody starts putting out happy 4th of July posts here. As always, send in your questions and your comments. I can read them right here on this holiday edition of LCJ Live. Your number one movie is once again F9, The Fast Saga with $24 million. It's a bit of a drop from last week. Bednar, thank you so much. Happy 4th of July to you as well. Movies 415, thanks for being here on LCJ Live. $24 million down from $70 million last weekend is a bit of a drop for F9, The Fast Saga, which is close to about $117 million so far. If it gets to the 174 of Hobbs and Shaw, I think Universal will be happy, but it's looking a little trickier now for that to happen. Now, Boss Baby Family Business, also from Universal, in second this weekend, starting off with $17.4 million, about a third of what the first Boss Baby opened to, $50 million back in 2017. I think part of the reason why it opened to $50 million was A, it was BC before COVID, but B, people were interested in Boss Baby because of the setup of the movie, the intrigue of Alec Baldwin as this character, him doing Trump on SNL and coordinating with that. I think some older people, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, who maybe normally wouldn't have gone to a DreamWorks animated movie, were curious about Boss Baby. So now we get this sequel that is also on Peacock. So how many families staying home to watch this on Peacock as opposed to going to an indoor or a drive-in theater? Forever Purge in third this weekend with $12.8 million starting things off. Yet another Purge movie, but a 1-2-3 power punch win for Universal Studios. Bobbert Parnell, good analysis. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 1-2-3 for Universal. Then A Quiet Place Part 2 with $4.2 million. It is up to $144 million. The first Quiet Place made $188. So now I really think that Quiet Place Part 2 is going to cross 150, but I still think it's not going to get to that 188, though it is doing pretty good these last several weeks as it's had some legs for sure. Let's see. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, $3 million. It's up to $31 million. Cruella, another 2.6. It's at $77 million. And talk about a movie with legs. It just has been steady these last several weeks. But, I feel like Disney, I don't think Disney's lying about the numbers, but I do think that they're very key to having these movies not drop a whole lot. Like I saw it with Aladdin 2 years ago. I was like, gosh, is Aladdin really only dropping 20% each week? Is that really the case? I'm not quite so sure. But Cruella, kind of the same thing. It's having these very small drops. And even though it's a Disney movie and maybe some people wanting to see it after a while, it's also on Disney Plus. I don't know, just these small drops. I haven't always trusted when it comes to all the studios talking about the box office figures. Families want a Disney movie to see in theaters? Yes, but Cruella, not necessarily a family movie. Brian says, call them out. I'm just speculating a little bit here, analyzing, thinking, gosh, I've been looking at the box office numbers for 16 years, and sometimes when you see something that's a little funky, you gotta kind of question it. You really do. Let's see. Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, $2.3 million. It's at $34 million. Then Conjuring and In the Heights from Warner Brothers tied, $1.3 million. And Zola, new from A24, rounding out your top 10 this weekend with $1.2 million, with a 5-day open of $2.1 million. Outside of the top 10, Summer of Soul with $650,000. Now, Disney didn't report what the figures were from the 2 theaters it was in last weekend. I guess they rolled that into this figure. Summer of Soul, a very good film, also on Hulu. And Spirit Untamed, going to make another $400,000 this weekend. Movies 415, thanks for being here on LCJ Live, Holiday Edition, 4th of July Edition. You may be wondering, why don't I have a flag out? Well, I've got my red, white, and blue stars here, but also a Patrick Star mug. Cheers to 4th of July. Patrick Star's show premieres this Friday night at 7 on Nickelodeon. So looking forward to that. And Right afterwards at 7:30, another new animated series on Nickelodeon called Middlemost Post. Chad, 438162231, happy 4th Lights. Thank you very much. Middlemost Post is a brand new animated series, comedy, about these delivery guys and their walrus. And I talked with executive producer and the creator of the show, Dave H. Johnson, John Travick III. That new LCJ Q&A podcast episode and AnimationScoop.com Q&A coming tomorrow for Middlemost Post. I also talked with Academy Award winner Peter Ramsey, who co-directed Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He's director of an episode of the new Netflix animated series We the People. His episode is called Active Citizenship. It's him and a song by Her, fellow Oscar winner. And that premieres today on Netflix. If you want that new Q&A with Peter Ramsey, check that out at AnimationScoop.com. Brett Harity, thanks for being here on LCJ Live, 4th of July Holiday Edition. As I mentioned off the top, I have seen Black Widow, and it's the new big Marvel movie coming out this Thursday at 5 o'clock, and it'll be on Disney Plus on Friday. I have seen it, and I like the first half. I don't love the second half. There's a point where characters get to a cabin, and from then on, there's no momentum to this movie at all. If you want my complete rapid review, go to lights-camera-jackson.com. And also, brand new Too Fast, Two Films podcast episode. Co-host Mike Sargent and I, we review Black Widow, our early thoughts on that, plus Summer of Soul. So check that out at toofasttwofilms.com. Brian, thanks for being here on LCJ Live. Bednar asks, will Black Widow be the box office peak for the summer? I almost thought F9 could have been 70 million. Could Black Widow do more than 70 million? The question is this: how many people stay at home and watch it on Disney Plus for $30 as opposed to going to the theater? Did we already reach our high? I mean, Black Widow could get 67 and be close, but if F9 70 is the top, did we reach the peak for the summer? That is the question, and I'm not quite so sure yet. Kevin Cookman, thanks for being here on LCJ Live. I'm thinking Black Widow could do a little more than 70. I don't think it's going to do 100. If it does 100, I will be surprised. I will be pleasantly surprised for the sake of the theaters doing well. I'm just not feeling 100. Maybe 72, 75, make a run at 80. I'm not feeling 100. But we'll see. Ben Fergang, thanks for being here on LCJ Live, 4th of July edition. Black Widow out this weekend. The only big major new movie to come out this coming weekend. 4th of July right now, we've got Boss Baby and Zola and Forever Purge in the theaters. By the way, also this week, Cam Karcher, thanks for being here on LCJ Live. This week, another new AnimationScoop.com Q&A with Chris Nee. Chris Nee is doing so much at Netflix. She's got 2 new shows. One is We the People. She is the creator of that. The other is this family animated show called Ridley Jones. So check out that AnimationScoop.com Q&A on Wednesday. What is that mug? Is that a movie character? Says Cam Karcher. This is Patrick Star. Thank you to the folks at Nickelodeon. Got a wonderful delivery from them last weekend with all kinds of Patrick Star Show and Middlemost Post swag. Cheers again to the 4th of July. Hey, you know what else is premiering this week? Monsters at Work. It's the brand new sequel series to Monsters, Inc. It picks up the day after Monsters, Inc. ends. And I talked with executive producer Bob's Ganaway. If you want that Q&A, go to AnimationScoop.com. I love the first episode. I've seen the first 2 episodes of Monsters at Work, which both premiere this Wednesday on Disney+. I love the first episode. Submit that first episode for Emmy's consideration next year. Submit it for whatever you want, because it is pitch perfect. It does exactly what you want it to do with the characters we love, Mike and Sully and some others, and introducing new characters. Blending the 2 worlds, blending Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University, everybody coming together. It is perfection. And I rarely say that when it comes to just about anything, but this first Monsters at Work episode, as I told Bob's Ganaway, is very close to perfection. So check out Monsters at Work Wednesday on Disney+. Desaf1, thanks for being here on LCJ Live. Hope you have a safe, fun, enjoyable 4th of July. Last year we were under different circumstances. Could have re-released Monsters, Inc. in theaters for the occasion, says Brian. I think, didn't Monsters at Work come out last October? I think Disney re-released it during that period when they were re-releasing a bunch of stuff. I think Monsters, Inc. was one of them. Nightmare Before Christmas was, Hocus Pocus, Toy Story, I think it was. But yeah, people, you know what? ABC also aired Monsters, Inc. about, a month and a half ago on TV to get people ready for this as well. So I hope fans of it are ready. It's a really good show. It really is. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of it very soon. And I'm looking forward to doing animation interviews this week. I've checked out the new Troll Hunters movie that is on Netflix on July 21, Rise of the Titans. Kelsey Grammer's in that because he voiced Blinky on the show and won an Emmy for it. Kelsey Grammer's in every movie that's out right now. Oh my gosh. Space Between, God Committee. He's got another one coming out in a couple weeks, and then he's in Troll Hunters, and he's in some other things coming up. A lot going on with Kelsey Grammer. And yeah, I hope you have a nice 4th of July. What are you doing to celebrate? Let me know here on LCJ Live. I'm going to be spending it with some family and enjoying the outdoors. The sun came in just a little bit. It's still here a little bit. It was cloudy for the last day and a half here in upstate New York. Now the sun's finally going to come in, and the fireworks should be good tonight. Yeah, speaking of fireworks, boom! I have seen Ted Lasso, Season 2, Episodes 1 through 3, and I hope to see more very soon, but I like what I've seen so far. Yes. I like what I have seen so far. I have read some stories in the last couple days about how fireworks do affect people as well. So yes, everybody stay safe, be careful, but enjoy the happiness that hopefully you're feeling, as opposed to how we were all feeling last year when we were questioning things and concerned and sad and hoping that 4th of July was the one that was going to bring us all back together. Well, this is the one that seems to as well. This year. So I hope everybody enjoys today. It's a Sunday. Everybody's got the holiday off tomorrow. Tomorrow's the federal holiday, so you get an extra day for the Monday. And boy, then we've got a lot going on in the world of entertainment and especially animation. A lot. Even with Hotel Transylvania no longer opening in the middle of July, there's still plenty. Chip and Dale animated series, the Troll Hunters movie, coming up the Paw Patrol movie, the Loud House movie, new animated Spider-Man series. There's a lot going on. The Patrick Star Show and Middlemost Post, new Mickey series coming up. So there's a lot to look forward to, including San Diego Comic-Con at home, which will be July 23rd through the 25th. I will once again be covering it for Animation Scoop, and I'm so looking forward to that. So far, the panels that have been announced are all the Fox and 20th produced, though I keep wanting to say Fox produced. Animated shows like Great North, Bob's Burgers, Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, Duncanville, Central Park, which is on Apple TV+. So I'm looking forward to checking out all those panels, and you'll get my coverage at animationscoop.com for San Diego Comic-Con at home. I hope they announce more of the panels very soon. I am looking forward to all of that. What are you doing to celebrate the 4th of July? Let me know here on LCJ Live. Again, your number one movie is Fast 9 with $24 million. I've been to the movie theater 4 times since, Mother's Day. I've been to the movie theater 4 times. First was in the Heights. Then went to see Quiet Place Part 2. Then went to see Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. And then F9, The Fast Saga. Had to wear my mask the first 2 times for In the Heights and Quiet Place. And then didn't have to wear the mask for Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard and F9. Watching a 4th of July movie, of course, says Bednar. Hey, you know what my recommendation is? I say it every year. But now you can actually go to the theaters. Go see an independent movie on this Independence Day. Support the theaters. Support smaller releases like Summer of Soul. It's also on Hulu, but hey, if you've got a theater near you that's got that, check it out. Go see an independent movie. The big movies too. Hey, in this case though, this year, the big movies need the money too. You know, normally I'd say, oh, the little movies because the big movies will do fine, but hey, the big movies need some money too. So yes, if you're checking out a movie today, hope you enjoy it. Black Widow. What's my official prediction for box office? I'm going to say, I don't know why 67 has just been in my mind this whole time for Black Widow. 67 million. Though if it gets over 70, I think it could do maybe 74, 75. I don't see more than 80. I don't see 100. But I'm going to go with 67 as the low end. 75 is the high end. We'll see. We'll see how it does. It opens Thursday at 5. It's also on Disney Plus for the $30. And then when we're back here next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern for another new LCJ Live, We'll talk about Space Jam: New Legacy, which is right around the corner, as well as the Anthony Bourdain film Roadrunner, which I have already seen. We'll see how they'll do at the box office, and we'll see how Black Widow's opening weekend gross is. I hope you all have a nice 4th of July. I really do. I really do. And enjoy today. Enjoy tomorrow. Enjoy the movies. Support the indoor and drive-in theaters. And stay safe. Stay positive. And I will see you back here Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern. For more, go to lights-camera-jackson.com. Yes, God bless America indeed. I got a comment of that. Follow me on Twitter at LCJ Reviews. Instagram at LightsCamJackson. YouTube.com/LightsCameraJackson. And enjoy the 4th of July. Enjoy the 5th of July. And I will see you next Sunday for LCJ Live. Cheers! Hopefully Patrick Starr's show is fun. Enjoy the day. Take care. Stay well. Bye-bye.